What's going on, Lock Talk family? It's your boy Jason, and I'm back for another YouTube video breakdown. The Las Vegas Raiders against the Kansas City Chiefs. And hey man, you guys continue to see videos just like this, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm, comment anything. I really do appreciate it, guys. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, because over here at TLT, we had an amazing Thanksgiving. We went 4-1 in premium, continued our soccer run at 12-3, and NCAA went 2-0 so far on the season. And NFL, we went 2-1. The only play I lost, man, I'm sorry, guys, was the YouTube pick. Giants first half plus 2.5. But I had some guys, they won. They got plus 3.5. So I mean, hey, as long as some of you guys won and took some of that information and got a dub, I can't be upset at you guys. But hey man, if you guys do want to tap in for premium, I have a Black Friday special. Get 50% off any of the packages. I'll put the code right here. Use code BF on any of the packages. You get 50% off. That's my thank you. And just to continue on this Black Friday special, man. So let's get straight into it. Let's make some money on Black Friday. Today, we're going to have NBA, NCAA, and this game right here. So the free play, my breakdown will be on this NFL game, the Raiders against the Chiefs, 3 p.m. Eastern time start. Hopefully, you have enough time to place the bet, but I'm here doing it early in the morning after Thanksgiving. So can I cut this video short? Should we just bet the Chiefs minus 13? I mean, hey, look, I don't like betting big spreads like this, but let's talk about this game. I actually think this game is a little bit more interesting than you might think. So if you guys are unaware, the Las Vegas Raiders have had a shit ton of injuries, but they will be getting back a bunch of their offensive linemen. 3 offensive linemen are coming back from injury for the Raiders, and Aiden O'Connell is coming back as their starter. So whether you want to take that as a positive or not, I mean, they're getting 4 guys back, but will that even matter, man? I mean, the Chiefs defense is one of the best defenses in the league. So we take a look at the matchup right here. Chiefs defense, I mean, one of the toughest at causing pressure, giving problems to quarterbacks. I mean, stopping the run, things just like that. I mean, even though they're getting 3 offensive linemen back, starting offensive linemen who a lot of people thought were going to start last week. This is the reason why I bet Denver last week at the big -5. They're coming back today. So it's a divisional game, rivalry type game. I mean, Las Vegas Raiders and Chiefs always had some type of rivalry for some reason. But it's going to be a tough game, man. They're going to play in Arrowhead, but they're getting back a bunch of guys, which is a huge positive if you're a Raiders supporter, especially if you want to cover the spread. But I do think, the Chiefs, however, they've gone against a pretty, some tough teams, but I would say they haven't had the strongest strength of schedule. You look at the strength of the schedule so far. Right now, 20th rank in strength of schedule. Pretty crazy. I mean, I think they faced the Ravens and a few other guys earlier in their season, but if you take a look, I mean, look at some of the guys they play. So Kansas City, they place the Carolina Panthers, the Buffalo Bills, Denver, Tampa Bay. Oh, I gotta move my face. Hold on, move my face over here. Tampa Bay, they played the Raiders earlier this year, beat them by 7. They didn't cover the 9. Now they're getting 13. But that was obviously in Las Vegas. So I mean, their strength of schedule has been okay, but they already faced this Raider team once this year. So does anything change? Like, should we be laying these 13 points? I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be tough for me to imagine that a drastic amount of offense comes just because a bunch of these 3 guys come back and Aiden O'Connell come back. But I don't know, man. It's pretty tough. I mean, Raiders were able to move the ball against the Denver Broncos, but I would say the Chiefs defense is definitely better than the Denver Broncos. On the other side, man, look, the Chiefs, they're getting back Pacheco, but I will say this though. On the Raiders side, on their defense, let me see, I can move myself. Oh, oops. I'll move that. I'll see if I can move myself again. The Raiders defense, I mean, their rush defense is actually top of the league, man. So I actually don't think, whether it's Kareem Hunt or Pacheco, I don't think they're going to be able to run it super easy against the Raiders. So I think both sides will be passing the ball a lot, or they'll be trying to run, but not being super successful. Again, I mean, the Raiders' defensive strength has been not allowing a lot of rushing yards. In the last 4 games, they were around 90.5 rush yards allowed, or 3.2 yards per carry. So I actually think they match up pretty well. Even in when they played the Chiefs in week 8 of the NFL season, they only held them to 85 rushing yards. So The one thing I would say is that this game will definitely fall if you want to back the Chiefs on Patrick Mahomes' hands and his ability to throw the ball efficiently and effectively. And obviously, we know he definitely can do that. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has been very good against the Raiders. But in 2020, his performance wasn't as dominant and even with clean pockets. So far this season, I mean, he hasn't been the best with a clean pocket, but I think the Raiders, whether they keep the pocket clean or not, I think those stats are a little tough to really judge because it's all like situational. He gets out of the clean pocket, he has an passing opportunity, etc. like that. But I think the Raiders could definitely put some pressure on him. We'll see. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna cut this video kind of short. Where do I want to go with this game? I honestly think the Raiders will have a tough time creating offense, even with these guys back. Aiden Kyle, I don't care. I mean, I don't care if the offensive line's back. I think they'll be able to move the ball a little bit, but they will have a tough time scoring. Like, the Chiefs still have one of the best defenses in the NFL. Even red zone efficiency, they're ranked 14th in the league, scoring 8th in the league. And I do think they'll be able to put some pressure on them. So even with the offensive line, I kind of lean this way. I kind of want to lean under 42.5. Under 42.5, you get a -110 on FanDuel. If I was to pick a side, I would kind of lean with the Chiefs maybe, but I don't love it, man. I honestly think going into Arrowhead, I do think it's going to be tough for these guys who are just coming back for this game to be super effective first day back. Obviously, both teams have familiarity with each other, so I think they both will play tough against each other on the defensive side. They'll be able to create schemes to limit the opportunities, and we'll see this total go under 42.5. So guys, you've been liking this video content, or you want to know exactly what I'm giving out to all the guys in premium, just go to that link down below, grab a package, and let's go run it up, man. We've been absolutely red hot on the year. Let's go 4-1 on these YouTube videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.